Squared Circle Radio. This is Chris Belcher. This is your AC/DC vlog. It is an overcast morning, and we expect terrible weather, as we talked about on the podcast this week. But Jared and I are going to brave it. You're going to hear from him in just a second. But welcome to the vlog. We hope that you will have a blast coming alongside with us on this ride. About to go get a workout in before Jared gets here this morning. So stick around and come with us on our day.
Guys, Jared from Squared Circle Radio, Wrestling for Justice, all those things. Sports Wire Radio, we love Tom Bryce. Big Tom Energy bringing it to Nashville for the AC/DC concert tonight. I'm pumped. Again, just to kind of incorporate some wrestling and some hard rock and roll, all that good stuff. So Chris, I just talked to him a minute ago. He's listening to past AC/DC concerts, kind of get pumped up for tonight. That's usually what he does, peek behind the curtain. If you ask him, he will confirm this. However, I'm more the opposite. I listen to other bands, and I kind of get myself ready and in the mood, and I want to hear everything like it's brand new to me again tonight for the concert. I want to hear it live, in color, in person. So I was listening to Aerosmith, Walk This Way, and it just kind of struck me how similar Macho Man Randy Savage and Steven Tyler's, their hand motions that they always used. It's crazy how similar they are. I just wonder if one ever saw the other do it and thought, that's pretty cool. I think I'll start doing that. Something like that. I can't mock Steven Tyler. His voice is a little too high pitched for mine. I'm not good at those impersonations.
All right, I'm checking in on some of this weather, and the sunshine is not what the meteorologists would like to see as far as our severe weather tonight. So we'll see what happens with this AC/DC concert. Hopefully it'll go off without a hitch, or at least not a big hitch, rather. So checking in just south of Nashville, Tennessee. Jared's about to be here, so we're going to check back in, and we'll head that way, and we'll keep you updated. Can't wait for tonight. Well, bad news, ladies and gentlemen. The weather has caught up with us. That is not stopping us from hanging out and having a good time. Right? So here we are. AC/DC is delayed one night. So what are we doing? Well, we're upstairs in the semi-studio. Right, Jared?
Dude, I love it. It's like my favorite room I've ever been in, dude. Ultimate man cave.
Well, I'm glad you think so. It's fine. It is what it is. I'll give a quick tour real quick. It's not too messy. We can put it on this vlog. So we got some Fozzy stuff back here, and there's the wrestling stuff that you all see behind me on the show. We got some drums there. Then you got some figures, some signed stuff here, and then you got figures that depict all the events that I've been to in person, WrestleManias and the whole 9 yards, and there's some other figures. It's just a little quick tour. But what are we doing on our night that we're supposed to go see AC/DC? Well, Jared and I thought it would be cool to do some podcasting, so that's what we're doing. Jared, what are we doing here?
Dude, we are going to watch some wrestling. In particular, we're going to watch, I think it was WrestleMania 38 that you went to, and I did not. And the only thing that I really regret about not going is seeing Stone Cold in probably what was his last match ever against Kevin Owens. So Chris is going to tell me what he experienced live as we watch it on the screen, and it's going to friggin' be awesome.
Here's the screen. At least I hope you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. There we go. So, there may be video of this, there may not. There may be audio of this, there may not. This may never see the light of day. Only time will tell. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for AC/DC. All right. Good morning, AC/DC show day. This is the view from my office. Well, the parking garage of my office. There's the stadium. Counting down the hours. Of course, those cranes that you see there are for the new stadium. That's not AC/DC equipment. I'll zoom in just a little bit here. There we are. Finish up the work day. be headed that direction. All right, the AC/DC saga continues. Here we are, walking downtown Nashville. There's Broadway. I know you don't want to see my face, so here's Broadway. There you go. Now you can see it. There's our tickets. Nobody scanned that QR code. There's our tickets. Here's crazy Nashville, Tennessee. Here's Bridgestone Arena for those of you who don't know what it looks like.
Where we went to go see Raw before.
Yes, we've seen Monday Night Raw there, Friday Night SmackDown, whole 9 yards. Here's downtown. Hey, listen, don't laugh. We promised the people a vlog. We're going to give them a vlog, dang it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. These are our seats. Pretty solid, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I dig it.
You think so?
Back to Pikeville, Kentucky. Back in the hills. You may be able to see it through the windows here of the vehicle. Starting to see a little bit of hills going on. I feel like I'm getting closer to home, and I am. Looks like I've still got about 2 hours ahead of me. But I'm on my way back from Nashville, Tennessee, from hanging out with my brother from another mother, the phenomenal host of Squared Circle Radio, Chris frickin' Belcher. We saw AC/DC last night in concert, and man, it was such a great time. They put on a show unlike any other show I've ever seen. I've seen them, I've seen Guns, I've seen Metallica, I've seen Godsmack, I've seen Avenged Sevenfold. AC/DC is the best by far. I've seen Kiss. They, in my book, man, they top Kiss. Kiss puts on a heck of a show. I mean, they're flying around. They're like, on zip cords. They're flying around. Gene Simmons is like probably 12 feet away from me on this little lift-up thing, just rocking out. That was Kiss. Last night was AC/DC. Angus Young doing the Angus Stomp all around the stage, rocking out, hitting those power chords. Brian Johnson on the mic. I mean, he's belting it out like he's friggin' back in his 40s or something again. doing his little dance, little old man dance. He's getting down, and buddy, everybody in the crowd was too. It was an awesome time, best show I've ever seen. Be hard pressed to say which one I had more fun at, man. My first WrestleMania 34, which I also went to with Chris. And WrestleMania 35, pretty good too. Also went there with Chris. All the concerts that I mentioned, with I think the exception of Godsmack, were with Chris. So we've had some good times over the years, man. And last night was no exception. AC/DC isn't his favorite band. That's fine. They are mine. I've listened to them as far back as I can remember. They've always rocked out. Almost any song of theirs that comes on, I'm down with it. I let it play, man. I don't skip to the next unless there's just like a specific song that I'm looking for, that I'm in the mood for. But I can be having a terrible day, listen to some AC/DC, lifts my spirits right back up. So yeah, man, bucket list items down. Got baptized whenever I was 12. Married my best friend, my wife now, Tessa. Having a baby in September. Got to go to WrestleMania. Got to go to AC/DC. It's just feeling pretty blessed, and it's just unbelievable. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of good times have been had, and now I'm on my way back home to where it all started for me, and probably where it all end for me one day. Back to Pikeville. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to the Hideaway Boys, Gabe and Sean, Hideaway Novelties, 2 locations in Pikeville. Thanks to Big Tom Bryce, Sports Wire Radio. Thanks to Brad. One of my best friends, dude. He's, I think, in Utah. I'm sure he's listening to the show. He'll hear this wherever he's at, because he listens no matter where he goes. And that's the kind of dedication that we hope to get from all of you as well. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Still pumped, still excited, man. It's been a great time. Catch you guys on the next show. Rock out.